I love air plants and using them in creative ways around my house. And I'm with Jessie at Tonkadale, and you've got a really cool project you're going to show me.
I do. So it's fun to arrange air plants in hanging vessels and the sort of thing. You're going to do the round one.
Beautiful.
I'm going to do the long one. So we have these clear glass containers, which you could just do air plants in by themselves, obviously, but we're going to fun it up a little bit here and use some colorful sand and rocks and moss and things. So another great way to include your kids in gardening or include your kids in living things, which I think is also wonderful. Bringing up the next generation of gardeners.
It's just to kind of it's to fun it up.
Fun it up.
I've never used that expression before, but I'm going to adopt it.
You should. So would you like to be pink sand or green sand today?
I am going to go green sand.
Okay, I'll be pink.
All right.
So we have to you might want to kind of like cradle your vessel.
Okay.
So you can work in one hand.
Cradle my vessel.
And this is how I always held my children, with the head to the left. I don't know, it's a habit.
Well, better than head down. Okay, so how much sand am I going to put in here?
I think you should use the whole
container.
Mm-hmm.
All right. More is more when it comes to colored sand.
Fun it up. I think I'm going to do some more.
Okay.
So, did you ever, when you were younger or with your kids, like color your own sand with chalk? I remember doing this at camp where there is sand and you take chalk and you scrape it into sand and make different colors, and then you pour it in different patterns. I don't know.
No, I've never done that, but I have done the pattern sand, but I've never colored my own sand. That's a fun idea.
This is bringing me back to summer camp for some reason. I'm going
to stay with this because my vessel's getting full.
Yeah, you don't want it to spill out the front. Right. Okay, so I'm doing pink, you're doing green.
Okay.
Okay, so we picked our air plants out. We maybe should just kind of put them in to make sure we like how they look. I picked this funky bulby one.
That is kind of funky.
I think he might even stick out.
He looks like an octopus or something.
Something.
Is this right? Can I do it like this? Even though it's hitting the top?
Yeah, that looks great. Then I picked another little one for contrast.
All right.
We're going to kind of just arrange them in there.
I'm going to tuck it in close. I like it when things are close to each other.
Then I have some other items that you could have from things you collect at home. Doesn't everybody have like a button drawer?
Yes,
or something?
A button jar is what I have,
yeah.
Yes.
So I have some colorful buttons. If you want to use those, you're welcome to.
Okay.
I also just took some rocks and things, and I just dipped them in a bucket of paint and let them
So these would be really cute
dry.
to
accessorize. I always know people like to collect rocks and items when they're on vacation, like driftwood or whatever. So it's kind of a way to make things personal. You could make it like a memory.
That's a really great idea. You just inspired me. So instead of having rocks, you could do this with the sand at the bottom, but you could tuck little mementos, even like mini animals, or it'd be cute to make like a jungle scene in one of these with
Totally.
kids.
Yeah.
Okay. So I've got the rocks.
I'm loving the rocks. You're going to use some buttons. I have some moss here.
I love buttons.
This is a preserved moss. It's not living. It's dried and dyed, so it's kind of preserved. I thought that would be kind of neat.
Okay.
In there too.
Look how colorful that is, and really so easy.
Yeah.
Doesn't. All right.
Ooh.
I don't know if I have room for moss in my arrangement.
Ooh la lolly. You don't have to use moss.
I'm gonna try it though.
I thought I would just kind of chunk it up a little bit. Don't you like to do that?
Yep. Oh yeah. That looks good.
Yeah, mine's kind of bursting out the
It
front,
is.
which I enjoy.
It's
so
sort of
they are
dangerous looking.
a little bit heavy, so make sure wherever you hang them is secure enough. While we were foraging for these items, we also got some birch logs and
then painted them. I love how
them
colorful
as well.
this is.
So I think we'll tie them on here, and it'll be this whole kind of look.
This would be adorable in a playroom.
I was gonna say like a kid's room or a playroom. It'd be fun. Or at a school, like a preschool room, don't you think?
This would be adorable.
I think they love to hang stuff in preschool rooms.
So what I'm wondering, Jessie, is we've put this together. Now, how do I care for these plants or make sure that they stay living?
So air plants are super simple. They're taking their nutrients, humidity, and from the air. Their roots aren't in soil at all, so there's no way for them to get collect water that way. You just want to take them out of their vessel once per week and soak them in a bucket of water for about 5 minutes.
Okay.
So super easy.
So just take them on out and plop them back in.
You got it.
You could even, if this wasn't a preschool room or a kids room, do like a funny thing where you change things up every time you watered them, so it would be a different scene for the kids?
Yeah, that'd be super cute.
All right. Thank you. This was really fun.
You're welcome.